All right, let's get right into it. If you're watching this, I'm guessing your dashboard is looking a little more festive than usual, and you've got this mysterious code staring back at you, U0415. Well, you've come to the right place, because today we are cracking that code wide open.
So, there it is. You plugged in the scanner, and U0415 pops up. Maybe your check engine light is on, maybe the ABS and traction control lights decided to join the party too. Don't worry, we're gonna figure this out together. Okay, first things first, take a deep breath. This code sounds super technical, but here's the bottom line. It's basically a communication breakdown. Think of it like a bad cell connection between some of the most important computers in your car. They're just not hearing each other clearly. So let's start decoding this thing. To really get a handle on the fix, we first need to speak the car's language. It's time to translate all that confusing tech jargon into something that actually makes sense. Okay, here's the official by-the-book definition. The U0415 code means that other key computers in your vehicle, like your engine or transmission modules, are getting information from your anti-lock brake system, or ABS module, that is just, well, it's nonsense. It doesn't add up. And this is a perfect way to picture what's happening. Imagine your transmission computer is screaming, "Hey, we're flying down the road at 50 miles an hour." But at the exact same time, the ABS computer is whispering, no, we're at a dead stop. The main computer sees this complete contradiction, knows something is wrong, and bam, it throws up that U0415 code. It's literally a garbled phone call happening inside your car. So how are all these messages flying around? They're traveling on something called the CAN bus. The easiest way to think about this is like your car's own private internet or its central nervous system. It's this whole network of wires that lets the engine, brakes, transmission, and everything else talk to each other constantly. And a glitch on this network, well, it can cause some serious confusion.
All right, so now we know what the code actually means. Let's talk about what you're actually going to see and feel from the driver's seat. And then we'll get into the usual suspects that cause this whole mess. You're almost definitely going to see warning lights, the big three being ABS, traction control, and stability control. And that's not just for show. It means those critical safety features are actually offline. Some people even notice their steering feels heavier. And here's a big clue for the pros. Their fancy scan tool might not even be able to talk to the ABS module at all. It's like it's been ghosted.
And this is exactly why you don't want to just ignore this and hope it goes away. We're not talking about an annoying light. This is a real deal safety issue. Your car's ability to help you in a hard braking situation or to keep you from skidding is pretty much gone. This is something you want to get sorted out, for sure. So that's the big question, isn't it? We know there's a bad connection somewhere, but what's the root cause? Let's take a look at the most likely culprits. And here is the best news you're going to get all day. Just look at this chart. The vast, overwhelming majority of the time, this code is triggered by simple power and ground problems. We're talking a weak battery, a corroded wire, maybe a blown fuse. Bad wiring is next, but a totally dead ABS module, that's actually the least likely cause. And that is fantastic news, because it means the most common fix is also the cheapest and easiest. All right, time to roll up our sleeves. Here is your action plan. I'm going to walk you through a clear step-by-step process to track down this problem, whether you're fixing it yourself or just want to know what to expect at the shop. Now, the absolute key here is to follow the steps in order. You have to work from the simplest, most common problems to the most complex and expensive ones. We start with the power supply. Easy. Then we check fuses and grounds. Still easy. Then we look at the wiring. Only after all that do we even think about complex network tests or, as the absolute last resort, replacing the module. Seriously, I can't say this enough. Start with the absolute basics. Is your battery good? Is it fully charged? Are the terminals clean? Pop open the fuse box, pull the ABS fuses and see if they're blown. Find where the ABS module is grounded to the car's frame and make sure that connection is clean and tight. You would be shocked, absolutely shocked, how often the entire problem is right there. Okay, for those of you who have a multimeter or a more advanced scanner, here's a magic number for you, 60 ohms. A healthy, happy CAN bus network should have a resistance right around 60 ohms. If you measure it and you're getting something like 120 or a number close to 0, that is a dead giveaway that you've got a break in a wire or a short somewhere in that network. So let's say you've done it all. You've methodically checked the battery, the fuses, the grounds. You've looked at all the wiring you can see and everything, I mean everything, looks perfect. It's only at that point that you can start to suspect the ABS module itself. It's the last step in the process for a reason. Phew! We have covered a ton of ground. Let's boil it all down to the absolute must-know points you should take away from all this. Okay, here are your key takeaways. 1. U4015 is a communication problem, not necessarily a big, expensive broken part. 2. It's a safety issue. Don't sleep on it. 3. Always diagnose from simple to complex. Start with power and grounds. And 4. The best tool in your toolbox for this job isn't a wrench. It's a logical, methodical approach. And that kind of leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? Our cars are becoming these incredibly complex rolling computer networks. Fixing a problem with the brakes now feels an awful lot like troubleshooting your Wi-Fi router. So are we all slowly becoming part-time IT technicians? Definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me.